What is God worth to you? This is the question I want to ponder here just for a moment. If a fine racehorse is worth $1 million, if the soul of humanity is worth more than all of the material resources in all of the earth, what is God worth to you? In 2 Chronicles chapter 4, in verses 19 through 22, we have Solomon's temple. And in the description of this temple that Solomon built for the Lord, every single thing in that temple was overlaid and made with pure gold. From the tongs to the table of showbread, to the lamps, to the lampstands, to the spoons, every single piece of worship material, so to speak, was made of pure gold. Now, when Solomon did that, did God say, well, you shouldn't have went to that much expense? You shouldn't have spent that much money on the things in my temple? No. God didn't say that at all. In fact, when God made his presence known for the first time in Solomon's temple, the scripture says that the glory of the Lord, his manifest presence, filled the temple. Well, in the New Testament, in the Gospel of John, chapter 11, beginning in verse 55 and going through chapter 12 of John and going to verse 8, we have a narrative of a woman by the name of Mary. And she has this very costly and fragrant ointment or perfume. And she comes to this dinner party that Jesus is at. And she anoints Jesus basically from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet. And she wasn't worried about who was there. She wasn't worried about what people were saying about her. Her sole focus was on Jesus and her worship of him. So my question this morning is, does your worship cost you something? Because if it doesn't, it should. Our worship of the Lord should cost us time. It should cost us energy. It should cost us some investment in worshiping the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. When you are at church, if you attend church and you're going through the worship time, are your hands extended? Are you honoring and praising and blessing God for who it is that he is to you and all that he means to you? Or are you afraid to worship? Are you afraid to extend your hands? Are you afraid to sing? Are you afraid to let people see around you what you're doing? This morning I'm going to be covering a subject. Does your worship cost you something? I invite you to tune in this morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time as we get into this very interesting and thought-provoking subject from Scripture. So I hope to see you then. Take care. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.